this is it, man. At this point, you're asking your young superstar player, what are you going to dumpster DK?
Yeah, what do you want to play? That's the question.
What about Monkey King?
Monkey King.
All right, good call. That's good laner against the Ender Dragon Knight. Maybe not the best against. Well, it's good against Slark as well. Slark steals stats, but the Monkey King gets more the trading.
This is a sick draft. This is an absolutely sick draft by both sides.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where is there any weakness in either of the lineups? Is there one thing where you look at these drafts and you say, okay,
best heroes in the world, they're trying to just create a little bit of able to dodge away from able to find the kill and he's alive. And Ame's walking away from that one.
Oh my god.
Oh, chasing, want to get this kill, and he's still hanging on to those stick charges, so Ame will live through all of that, and here, this crowd is going to be waiting on every last hit.
Yeah. This, I was talking about how the mid can be most part, it's very volatile though, because the problem is that if Sumail's always able to keep Jingu up his top again.
Oh my god, find him there with the secondary hit on the Stroke of Fate, and now Fly also just taking punches. This is a lot of that boar, keep it from punching him off on the side.
Yeah, Centaur's gonna do really well in this matchup with Retaliate. Anytime Chalice hits him, you're just gonna get hit back even harder as top. Again,
Nova. Ooh, they don't quite connect with the shards, but it doesn't matter. They find the kill, and now Crit needing to back away. That DD rune made the difference.
Yep. Looked like he considered it for Sumail for like a quarter second, but I think Sumail told him, I'm owning this matchup. 11-10 last hits versus 5-1 of maybe.
Oh, Chalice testing the patience. S4, who's just walking at him. Skills up, double edge. Needs to get in range. Does he go on the creep or does he try and dive underneath? They have the south. S4, he bugged him out. He gets the double edge. Gets the kill.
Chalice even used the salve like you're mentioning.
Oh, man. Tough stuff down there bottom. So they will lose the Centaur, but, well, you know, much better being able to find that kill first.
But yeah, the one thing is that maybe can't get denies in the lane. So Sumail's 12 denies. He's not going to be able to kill maybe, but maybe with a rotation because of how well he started off. He's nearly level 5.
That's an incredibly scary Monkey King, and known for being a lane dominator. As we go back up towards the top side, we see that Arteezy is going to start to have a little bit of a better time in that, 10-4. As Sumail again just goes underneath the tower and forcing back maybe at every moment. And this is, again, you know, we talked about maybe being a little bit concerned that maybe it's not playing on the flashiest of heroes. DK's not necessarily known for being able to come back into the game in the same way some of these other mid laners have been.
No, at least they can group up and rally around him, though. But again, Sumail, he uses the Jingu with the Boundless and gets it again immediately onto maybe. It's just, he's putting so much pressure. It's level 5 versus level 3.
And they have left maybe on an island.
Yeah. I've seen this matchup happen so many times, and I've seen DKs come out even, but yeah, Sumail just put on a good display here in the mid lane.
S4 taking a lot of punches by virtue of Chalice. Needs to be careful. That boar is chasing him. Still hanging onto the salve, though. So it looks like he's going to be able to pop that and heal back up. We saw out of the corner of our eyes as well on the side camera that there is an ancient stack that's being built up right now, 3 tall with the Disruptor Illusion rune that spawned by Fly. So he's doing a good job of keeping that stack being built up for the later Magnus PA.
Yep. Even Sumail could farm it too, but I might want to just save it for Arteezy because he can use the blur strategy, right? You pop blur with that Empower and you can get that farm up really early, not having to worry about the ancients hitting you. So 2 lanes going very successful for EG. The top one, I guess, is a little bit more in favor of LGD as Ame is pulling a bit ahead.
Well, and S4 just going to stick around this area, wants to secure the bottom bounty runes if possible. It looks like Chalice is going to get the one on the Radiant side of the map. And then on the other side, it looks like a trade-off of 1 for 1 as well. So 2 apiece.
Sumail, stunned under tower.
Mid lane, they don't have the Jingu stacks up. Needs to be a little bit careful with the rotation coming in. The Tusk God, Tusk King, call it what you will.
You were talking about stacks, and there are so many stacks on the side of EG.
Stampede chase forward. Arteezy wants blood, and Chalice is in his sights, although they have vision underneath all of them as well, and they're able to turn this. Forward eats the deck, and now also chasing forward for S4. They have the boar hitting them, the slowdown. There's no way to juke away into these trees because the Beastmaster summoned the Hawk earlier, and with the chase down, with a second boar summon, can they get in there in time? The Skewer interrupting, able to find that hook stomp. They're diving underneath the tower right now.
Oh my
LGD, the shards, Crit trying to live through all of this.
In the hands of an expert, able to put so much pressure. He has 1,200 gold on Tusk now after these rotations with boots on top. top. Sumail will be able to find himself a kill with that DD.
Game has just been a back and forth brawl so far. And at least for now, relatively even in terms of net worth. The roar is going to be used down bottom. They have the tag team moving as well, trying to bait out the hoof stomp. They will find it. S4, can he make anything happen? The double edge almost gets in the boar forward for the disruptor. It looks like with the forward, they still have Stampede. They're going to be able to throw on that kill F5. Has he gone too far? S4 wanting to chase this, and he's been in a position. They have the stomp. He's so tanky though, and the Inkswell able to actually turn this one back around onto S4. Do LGD really want to go further forward for this? He's still under control. He has the tag team, and now there's going to be the Dragon Tail to walk away. Snowball on the creep to the side. He's going to be able to get up towards the mid lane yet again. There's a good amount of damage coming from the Thunderstrike, and he can't get towards.
He tried.
Will be punished. Stampede now chasing for more. All of EG is here pretty much as they chase and try and find a kill. The buyback coming from the Tusk. The brawl is going to continue the dark back in onto everybody. They bring down maybe, and now trying to find themselves a little bit more here. If they could take down Ame, it'd be so great for them. As Chalice takes down Crit over to the north as well. May turn, trying to find this kill onto Sumail under the cover of the Shadow Dance, trying to go into the Mischief, isn't going to be able to get the life seal off, and Arteezy has also dived in now. EG have lost 3, and LGD want to find more. Why can they kill him off as well? Chase under the tower. Arteezy's back into it. This battle's been going on for a minute and a half, and they might kill Ame. Great play as X-Nova all Splendor Fire. This is the 3rd time that FY has been in there with the freaking snowball. They chase forward with the team as well. Arteezy is down. S4's back into the brawl. What in God's name is happening mid? Factor is just who you see when you see them. Yeah. And right now they're seeing a free and easy kill on the fly. How well is Church?
Keep looking at this disruptor.
And maybe it could just be this big indomitable force. No, the roar on the boat! They have the Dragon Tail for the follow-up as well. There's the RP though to try and turn it. They've already taken down this Monkey King. Where's the damage that's left over for EG? They're trying to get it with that Empowered Chalice. Will finally hit the deck. Now can they kill off? Maybe he's so big and tanky, and FY snowball forward. He's been a little bit separated from the rest of his team now, but S4 moving into position, trying to find that hoof stomp, the double edge to kill off this big bad Dragon Knight. They take down the tower, but they're going to lose 2 in return, and now the Glimpse pulls back in the Tusk, who also will fall to S4.
Down and gonna see that blur that we were talking about, Arteezy farming Ancients.
S4 looks like he is going to be the next one brought down. They actually use the roar on as well in mid lane. Sumail going for the Mischief, able to dodge away from the stun. Nicely played there as well. And the Boundless Strike bringing down this Dragon Knight. He's very tanky, but is he tanky enough? There's the Skewer pulling him back in closer to that mid lane. X-Nova will be able to get the decks mid falls.
Does get some like huge initiation. Now the counter initiation is there for LGD.
They see the Disruptor, and now they realize
they just killed him in 2. Alright, team plus Walrus Punch. We'll play with his life though.
I mean, he did what he wanted to do.
He did what he wanted to, but I mean, I think EG's alright with that.
Yeah, totally. And with the mag nearby, Chalice needs to be careful.
The blur.
Now
He knows.
They have the Hawk over. Crit spots him. They find the catch there at the Skewer, Stampede, everything used. Chalice over in the trees, eventually brought down. Roar? Walk away?
He's trying to just buy as much time. He sees that his team is pushing bottom lane. Will die eventually, but Slark got a lot of farm bottom out of that, and his team is also kind of farming a bit.
Slark is thinking about going back for the Shadow Blade after the Echo Saber. Stun there, as well as the Static Storm down. Maybe not able to get off his ultimate, but the Ame is here as well. Has already found and killed off Fly. Now, can they bring down this in time? The good shards, and now the Armwood Toggle walk away.
Wow.
Maybe. What a player. Oh, hoof stomp. S4 trying to interrupt. Snowball save coming from FY. Just a little, hey, how you doing? And now Ame shows up as well, and this Centaur in some trouble. They jump in with the Monkey King as well. So we're going to go into the Shadow Dance. Sumail still hanging on to all of this. Arteezy has the vision there on top of him. A good shards yet again. Out the strike. Dark packed it off with this. Oh, LGD, they pop the Dragon form. I don't know if you want to fight into DDPA. In the middle of it also with the Boundless Strike. The Walrus Punch, but this PA is so hard to handle, and now the Glimpse pulls back in that Dragon Knight. No way to escape as they've got him controlled and maybe going to fall.
Straight to Roche. That is absolutely massive for EG. How thankful they find themselves a DD to be able to just rush into the fight. And now it's maybe. He popped DK form. He went to go, I think he went to try to cut the tree of the Monkey King. Gets caught, and EG, the BKB and the DD, way stronger than LGD there.
A fortuitous rune and an overextension coming from LGD. And now, after a troubling early game, Arteezy has definitely caught up, sitting just about top of the net worth after they take down this Roche.
As Kyle would say, exponential growth for the PAs in that farm. I'm sure JJ loves that as well.
Ame
Has to be careful.
Stampede, they pull him back in with the shockwave, but Roche has already fallen. They have the static storm down. This Slark in trouble. They're going to skewer him up to the high ground, actually. That keeps Ame alive. Crit, is this going to be enough? He's trying to escape, but the pounce gets interrupted. A long duration stun. Seeing if they could find somebody. FY being the bodyguard, and S4 is going to break his smoke onto FY. Chase, Glimpse, got him caught. Ooh, that play with the sergeant. Oh my God, what a player. FY, but it might not be enough regardless.
That was still like it was so quick the way he made the decision. He sharded to get vision of the neutrals and then he snowballed it.
And it left on this Aegis. Actually, less than that. It's about to expire in a second, but they will still kill off X-Nova. So Aegis expires.
They see Sumail. They have the Hawk before you find. Oh, Sumail.
Danger. And BKB is going to turn it back around. Doesn't get the Wukong's command off. That bonus armor not going to come. And it is going to be a kill there. Onto the Monkey King.
Oh, Chalice though, walking into the three of EG heroes.
Wrong place, buddy. Chalice also fall here, and FY is still in the area. They have the kinetic field down. Trying to find it. Ame in the Shadow Dance, unable to drop any ulti there as they're going to snowball over to the creeps. Still thinking about chasing this one. They just blow him up in the midst of the pounce, and then they'll walk away from it. The triple daggers get thrown out. Chalice playing around a little bit here with Arteezy, who's found that bash, but the Walrus Punch and now the Roar and now the Snowball. The Static Storm, it's not looking like it's going to do quite as much as they would have wanted, but the Close Spin, he tried to push him out the shards, but couldn't connect on it, and now EG has taken over this fight. They do not have their Dragon Knight. Chase forward, find Chalice, get the kills. EG dominant.
When he walks into it, they don't really have too many BKBs on the side. They only have one on the side of LGD. They just all lose their mana, and to the high ground EG goes. Just off of that quick sequence of events.
They don't have buyback on the Dragon Knight. Still 20 seconds until he's back up. They do have buyback on Chalice if they want to try and take the fight afterwards, but it's looking like right now it's at least going to be a lane of racks. EG
just
making
like
it happen. Oh, and they spot out Ame.
Oh, the double crit!
Oh, forward! Arteezy!
It was just one crit, but 1,461 damage.
OS Frog, please, and that's no buyback for Ame! He's 500 gold away! I mean, can they stay for more here?
They look a little...
A Heaven's Halberd for the Tusk with the Blink Dagger and that of them, and LGD wanting to move into position. They blow up Fly right from the get-go. Can they find any more of the Roar to interrupt and try and save? But the RP to follow. Can they kill off LGD in time? They're dropping so quickly. Chalice is gone, and now they just want to run cleanup duty. The kinetic control. He is gone. Maybe is the last one left, and he too will fall.
Yeah, that's GG. They call it.
Oh my lord. EG came to play in a big way, and they do it in game number 1.
They didn't even go for, he actually didn't even go for BK because of getting all those little items. So he just got disrupted in that fight and controlled, and that accelerated very quickly. It looked like LGD were able to take